Let's see, you don't mind.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to the Giotopia Experience. Another wonderful night of nonsense and debauchery. With me is my partner, always, James.
Hey now, how's everybody?
We have special guest Scott.
How's it going, everyone?
And we have Ross. I said that right?
Russ
Silverstein.
No, whoa.
Silverman.
Whoa.
Silverman, sorry.
We're all Jewish. Same thing.
Yeah. I was about to say.
You're a Steen or a Berg, you're something.
Yeah. Listen, it's with the time, people. As long as you end with a vowel, you're fine. You know what I mean?
God had a different plan for you a long time ago.
Yeah. I even said it. I said, I'm going to butcher that right off the bat because I don't remember last names. I don't. But you know what? To your credit, I got your first name wrong, too. So
I was actually hoping for that.
It's been an eventful week this past week. A lot of fun, a lot of great things happening. What about you, James?
I had a good week. We had a good show last week. That was it.
Okay.
That was it. It was more relaxing than anything. So, yeah. What about you, Scott?
Not much. Just went out to the party out east for Gio's event last weekend.
Oh, man.
Sat out in the sun. It was nice. Got some color. I went from...
That was Schism, right?
It was Schism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went from
Cool.
white to red.
Cool. What about you, Russ? What do you got going on?
So I was at a charity event and I won what I thought was a $300 drone because it said $299.99 MSRP, and it turned out being like a $30 drone. But I haven't broken it yet, and it works.
All right. Oh,
Fair enough.
Does it have cameras on it?
Yeah, I don't know if they work yet.
What do your neighbors think about it? The hot one.
Did they start closing the curtains now?
I mean, it's like this big.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like the cheapest thing that you can
Do
get.
you have to be skilled to fly this damn thing?
I only hit like 3 trees so far.
Okay.
And it didn't break, so no.
All right.
But yes.
So my nephew, Vinny, has one, and he is very skilled with it. So he brings it to all my events and gets great shots of it, and it's awesome, because he knows how to use it. I actually told him, like, the military should hire you, because you could probably go into somebody's bedroom.
You sure the military wants that guy? I don't know.
Hey, listen, most of the guys that are driving those drones are not in Iran and Iraq. They're actually in Kentucky.
I want that job.
That's a great job. But you have to be.
Yeah, it's like a 16-year-old kid in a trailer park just flying drones in Iran. yeah, I'm winning, and he's talking shit to the other guys that are. Yeah, this guy sucks. Your mother. You ever listen to 16-year-olds on video games?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, they took a lot of shit.
So Friday night, I went to see Kill Tony at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that's pretty
How's
cool.
that?
That was phenomenal. I'd never heard. I never. It's been decades since I've heard the word retard repeated over and over. Like
So openly.
Openly, and it was liberating. They were just funny to be funny. Some people got booed off real quick. A friend of ours went the next day. I went Friday, Saturday.
You're Conchetta.
Conchetta Coppola. Went there. Lovely. She's funny as hell. But she'll admit it herself, she bombed at Madison Square Garden. So imagine you're one of you guys, right? You're doing this for fun and then all of a sudden you get a chance to be at Madison Square Garden. And the problem is that you have 15 seconds, maybe even less, to impress that crowd.
Oh, wow.
And so they turn around and they booed her before she even started.
How do you handle that crowd, though? Like, if they're booing you right off the bat? Like, how do you shut that down? How do you shut that down?
You have a minute, so basically you accept it.
Yeah.
Tony will typically give you like a little extra time for
Yeah.
the booing, but once the booing
it's
starts,
expected.
you're fucked for the whole set. You're fucked.
Yeah. So one of the announcements he made before, and I didn't understand it because I watch it on videos and stuff like that, but I don't watch it from beginning to end. But the first thing he says, he goes, "All right, guys, don't start cheering or booing before they even start, because if somebody says they're from Boston, they get booed, right?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if somebody, and if somebody says, I'm a Knicks fan, they cheer. But what happens is, you lose about 30 seconds of your routine. And I actually saw one guy quit within 15 seconds.
Jesus.
This was an Asian guy.
He got booed that badly?
He didn't even get booed that badly. He was so like, everybody was like, I don't get it. Where's the joke? You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad joke. It was like, where is the joke?
Was that Andrew Yang by chance?
No, Danny Yang, but I don't think so, because
I
he
know,
said they were on 2 different nights.
Yeah, it was. This was Friday. I think all those guys showed up on Saturday.
Also, Danny, I'm sorry for calling you Andrew.
Your last name got messed up. His name gets messed up.
Yeah.
Everyone's name's
That's
getting
what we do
messed
here.
So the show ended with Pat O'Neill, right?
Yeah.
He's the biggest one, right?
He's like relatively. He got a golden ticket within the last maybe 4 months.
He's the guy they're pushing now a lot.
he's a
The
cool
guy, the robot guy with the.
Oh, Aaron Belial.
Yeah,
I'm friends with him. He's
right,
a
okay.
good guy.
So he kind of got pushed back a little bit because it's what.
Oh,
happened.
the guy who's like reading off his phone because he can't talk?
He
Right,
can't talk.
right.
Yes.
I don't know if I could you watch that guy for an hour and a half?
He got second place
He
on
does.
American.
No, I
Idol.
get that.
He is funny.
Yeah, but for an hour, could you watch him in a
Wait,
theater
so
for an
Why
hour?
does he read off his phone?
He has
He's
cerebral palsy and he
Oh.
can't speak,
Okay.
and he has a twisted arm, and they make fun of it. That's
What does he
all
do?
they
He just
Is that
types
like
it
Josh,
in?
like
He's real
Josh
quick
Blue
with it.
does when he makes fun of his own
No,
handshake?
Josh Blue's a different act.
Yeah.
That's a different act altogether.
Okay.
This guy's using a phone, and then there's a robot voice that comes out.
Yeah.
He has no vocal cords or
And
Oh, I
whatever.
didn't know that. Okay.
And what's the other comedian? The girl.
The girl, her name is Fiona.
Fiona Cully.
Doesn't look anything like an Italian girl, but she's Italian.
She's hot for a handicapped girl. You gotta give it.
No, you're talking about the handicapped girl. No, not the handicapped girl. This blonde
You just
girl.
put that out there.
Oh, blonde girl.
Yeah, she's Italian. She has some great. I mean, but the thing is,
Ears?
Huh?
Her ears are great.
No, I'm saying she's there. She's making the jokes, but she has this thing where she stutters through it and it's nervous and stuff like that. But it's part of the. I think it's part of the act because she's a pretty girl, and she comes out and the joke is always on, like perfect, but. It's like a lot of stuttering and I'm Italian and for some reason people love Italians but they hate Germans even though we did the same thing. And she goes, and her big joke is, and unfortunately I'm gonna get some people mad at me, but this is her joke. The Italians make pizza. That's why they love us. And Germans use the ovens for different reasons. But
For Steens and Bergs. That's what they.
Yes. So.
As a Jew, I approve.
Yeah. But, right. So that's what I'm saying. Listen, if you don't have thick skin, if you go to that show, like I've seen from videos people going to the show and like getting mad. Like you know what you're going to, right?
You got to wow.
Yeah, yes.
The thing is,
Nobody's
so,
on your side.
With the stadium shows like Madison Square Garden or when they do a stadium in Texas, there's a huge difference between doing the comedy motherships where they usually do it. You get like
That's a comedy club, right? That's Joe
it's like a
Rogan's club.
300-person crowd, and so you're not going to get those boos and whatever. But you do it at a stadium.
Yeah.
That's where it gets kind of
That's like
crazy.
10,000 people going. No!
More than that. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. What wasn't fun is like paying $30 for like a pretzel that was stale.
Oh
No
yeah,
fun.
dude, you gotta expect that.
And they're smaller than they used to be.
The pretzels are smaller than they used to be.
They used to be like this big, and now they're.
Actually, I had to throw most of it away because they put so much salt on it.
Oh, Jesus.
They said, I want you to drink more.
Oh,
Right.
Science.
Yeah,
that?
science.
I like science.
It's not like how they pump in oxygen to like Las Vegas so you stay awake and gamble more.
Yeah.
I heard that, and there's no clocks in a casino.
Yeah. Like we don't have watches, you know. Yeah.
Well, remember in the 1980s, you weren't
Yeah,
walking
that's-
around with
that's-
it. You might have had a watch, but you didn't have this.
Yeah, that's.
I kind of want a pocket watch just for fun.
With the little thing.
Yeah, and a monocle. Yeah, it's just fun.
It's kind of
He
cool.
wants to be Mr. Monopoly.
You know.
No,
Pull it out what time it is.
he looks too much like Hitler.
Yeah. Pull it out and say what time it is, and you look at it and say 1867.
you know, Russ is part of a very similar. Well, I wouldn't say similar. He's part of like a game show podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Talk about him.
So it's called the Hamburger Club. The reason for that, doesn't matter. It's called the Hamburger Club. But we're actually going to be in Austin on August 30th, and it'll be our third time in Austin. So it's basically, so the host, Will McCarrow, is by trade, he builds events. Like
It's pretty
builds
amazing.
stuff like this. So we have a full Jeopardy setup, like buzzers
Nice.
and
Legit
like,
stuff.
podium, all that stuff. And I'm basically the dude who runs the game board, basically the Jewish producer.
You're Vanna White?
Yes,
Okay.
I am Vanna White,
White
slightly
and thin.
smarter, but
Just as
better look.
thin.
Yeah. But so like, it's a Jeopardy setup, but the only rule, like, if it gets laughs, it gets points.
Right.
So there's no right answer, and we have our own answers to each question. So it's kind of like there's 2 punchlines per, so the comedians get their shot, and then like we'll throw our answer in. 3 rounds. Winner of each round goes to the final round at the end, and yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I'm doing a terrible job explaining it, but if you Google Hamburger Club comedy, not just Hamburger Club, otherwise you'll just find a bunch of, like, restaurant menus.
Yeah, well,
Try our hamburgers. We're original.
yes.
Where is this done out of?
So we did it at Rodney's in Manhattan a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't been inside there.
Heard of that?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's the old Dangerfields.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we do it at Amityville Music Hall.
I've been to that. I came to that one night.
And then this will be our 3rd time doing it at Creek in the Cave in Austin.
Did you? Creek in the Cave used to be a place in Queens, and then they packed up and moved to Austin.
Yeah. We have Kurt Metzger on this one.
Is that right?
As the guest, yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's really
I
cool.
heard Austin's like big for comedy now. It's like
Dude.
a big
Because
it's a
of
mecca.
Kill Tony, yeah.
Oh, because of Kill Tony. Okay.
Yeah. That's trying to explain to people how that started out, which is basically just people walking in off the street and, hey, you got 1 minute, be funny. Yeah, we joke around about that all the time. People going up to comedians.
It's basically an open mic with a little structure to it.
Yeah.
You get lucky. You get like Cam Patterson's on SNL now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it either happens, it doesn't, but
Yeah.
it's worth a shot.
And I see people keep making their bones because you got that Pat O'Neill. He's probably getting spots in
Oh, yeah,
places
yeah.
where
Oh,
he
he's all over
would
the
never
place.
have gotten spots.
He's all over the place. So you know what? Those 12 minutes went really by really fast.
We'll be back.
You know,
right after
so
these
we'll be
words.
back with the next section. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. You know, people at the warehouse are always asking me, Gino, you show up smelling like freedom every day, even though you live in the cesspool that is the socialist New York City. How do you do it? Sugar Creek Goods. Sugar Creek Goods is made by Patriots and has a full line of incredible products, including soaps and lotions, and even this that you use for your dog, Patriot Puffs. My wife makes me use that. But people, please, get your own. Go to sugarcreekgoods.com/TAFW. See ya.
Hey, Paul, I was having a pillow fight with Gino's wife.
Me too.
Yeah.
She's
I
not
was
supposed
there.
to stay
I
up that
remember.
late.
I have the video. And now let me tell you, talk about soft. When I think soft pillows, I think of other than Gino's wife, mypillow.com, because these are the best pillows you're ever going to get. You can go to mypillow.com /TAFW. Go now, get your My Pillow right now.
The America First Ultra MAGA store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA store.
Hey, Paul, you know what's more disappointing than Gino Bisconte? Bad cell service.
I can hear you.
What?
I can hear you right here. It's not like you're on your cell phone talking about me.
You know what? We could have called each other, is what you're going.
Using Patriot Mobile?
Just put in our
Yes.
group text.
Which works all over the country? And how would they get it if they wanted to be red, white, and blown away? Does that work?
That-
Smash the little black box.
Huh?
PatriotMobile.com/T.
You know, I got to tell you, a lot of my followers are asking, hey, Midnight, where are you getting all that energy from? I say, you want to know the truth? I take about 25 milligrams of Adderall a day. But that eventually ends, and then that's where Agara coffee comes in. I start drinking this stuff, and it boosts my energy. It shoots me right through to the moon. If you're not drinking Agara coffee and you need that extra boost during the middle of the day, I'm telling you right now, get this into your system, and I promise you that it will absolutely take you to a whole nother level. Midnight, I am out. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Hey guys, welcome back to the second quarter of the Giotopia Experience from the America First Warehouse. We're 8 o'clock show. We need to stay awake. What do you do to stay awake, James?
You know what I do? I take a Gara Cafe. A Gara Functional Cafe is more than just coffee. It's your daily ritual elevated. Crafted with natural ingredients, Agara is designed to boost energy, increase focus, elevate mood, balance appetite, and support your metabolism. Premium coffee beans deliver a smooth taste and natural energy, while adaptogenic mushrooms help support focus, balance, and overall wellness. Plus, botanical extracts support metabolism and appetite control with essential vitamins and minerals for daily wellness. Join AFMT as we bring family, friends, and loved ones together, one cup at a time.
Awesome.
Yummy.
Yeah, yes, yummy.
Can I just put that on a spoon and eat it?
Yeah, I know.
I believe you can.
They need to make donuts out of this stuff so you can have donuts and coffee with it. Obviously, that would be a lot of fun. So this is one of my beefs. You guys know that I do, well, you don't because you don't, you just kind of met me. But I do ramblings of a madman, stuff that irritates me. One of the things that irritates me is like, I always say I want a jelly donut, but I want a jelly donut from like 1980s when they actually tasted like a donut.
Like an actual one? Like it's probably stale.
No. Yes. No, but you know the...
Build a time machine.
If you've had a Dunkin' Donut from the 1980s
For sure.
compared to now, it's all air, it's all chemicals, it sucks. Here's another thing. So my nephew is a five-star chef, right? And I was talking about breads, and we talk about semolina bread. He said semolina bread doesn't exist anymore. You cannot get semolina bread unless you go to like the Bronx or stuff like that. Even if it says semolina, they don't use semolina anymore. They use yellow dyes and flour.
What is semolina? For us non-Italians.
It's my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. It's grains but grounded differently.
Okay.
And that's why it has the yellow color. But they don't do that anymore because it costs too much money. But anyway, that's me diverging into my hate of...
Is that like saffron? You remember saffron? They used to advertise, and everything with saffron in it was fake, but because saffron was really expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Right. Well, it's the same thing with wasabi. Wasabi is very rare. It actually grows very high in West Virginia, but it's very rare. So when you see wasabi...
Wasabi's coming from West Virginia?
Yes, but it's not. Wasabi is not what you think it is. Real wasabi is rare. Most of the times when you go into a sushi place, you're having horseradish with color.
I believe that.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I believe that.
I could believe that.
You guys, you ready for me to drop a real bomb on a sushi place?
Yeah.
Sushi places.
Hiroshima?
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't even what I was
Oh,
doing.
yeah. We're gonna get canceled.
A high quality sushi joint freezes their fish.
Really?
Yes. To minus 80 degrees Celsius. Ask me how I know.
Oh, wait, what? How do you know?
So I fixed those freezers, man.
Minus
But-
80 Celsius
Okay,
is like...
but that's not the proper way of doing it.
When they have, okay, so when they bring in this fish,
Yeah.
what do you think they do with it all? They're not gonna. What do you think they have just enough for today, and they're gonna bring in another load tomorrow?
Right, but
no
that's
way.
that's not the proper way to do it. Then
They have to.
They have to do it.
They
okay.
have to freeze it at.
You're
the,
supposed to run out of the food. That's how the proper way of doing
Well, what restaurant really truly
farm
runs
to
out of the
table,
food?
it. No.
They have to. No, they have warehouses and they freeze it.
Yeah.
But if you freeze it at an ultra cold temperature and then thaw it, it's fresher than if you froze it in your household freezer. I probably just ratted out a bunch of sushi places.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a lot of Japanese guys like, I'm gonna get this guy.
We're gonna get boycotted.
It's gonna be people with signs outside.
Yes.
Not sponsored by Nobu.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I want sushi.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I could. My girlfriend's in Michigan now, so I could actually afford to go there. Because usually, whenever I go out, everything costs.
It is double.
I'm waiting for her comment.
It is
Yeah,
double.
yeah. Oh, she's live.
She was. She
Ah,
came on
fuck.
a little-
Girlfriends are always double.
So last week, we're not going to get through this because we have too much stuff to talk about. But then we had the Schism concert. They were a Tool tribute band. We had 4 bands. It was phenomenal.
They sound like Maynard?
They sound awesome. I have great videos of them.
Sounds like Maynard,
Yeah.
size of Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
he do like hair, like the whole spiky? Because Maynard would come out with a
he's
ridiculous hairdo.
Their main singer is actually a short guy and he's really talented. He has the megaphone to
Big voice, too.
Yeah, big voice,
All right.
megaphone. we had about 300 people, which is less than we had for country, half of what we had for country night. But we were also charging double. But you know, we got a decent crowd. I was happy about it.
Good.
And then I'm trying to remember what the hell. Oh, Sunday I had a country night. Country at the Beach Club Estates in Ronkonkoma. That was pretty successful too. But I'm exhausted.
They
because
actually call it the Beach Club Estates in Ronkonkoma?
Yeah. It's right off the Lake Ronkonkoma. It's a beautiful place. It has a great outdoor venue.
Imagine being the
Wait, is it-
Ronkonkoma Beach Killer. Imagine that. Is that a...
The Ronkonkoma- no,
Right? That's probably a serial
is it
killer.
Lake
There's the
Ronkonkoma?
lady of the lake who loves.
Yes.
Oh, the lady is
Is
a
it Lake
lady.
Ronkonkoma?
It's Ronkonkoma, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's right off of Lake Ronkonkoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another story. Ronkonkoma and Lake Ronkonkoma fight over the lake, but not because they want to own it.
Who the hell wants that lake?
They don't want it because somebody's responsible for cleaning that, and that's what they've been arguing for like 50 years.
Oh, you clean
like,
it.
You clean it. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
because
so this is really dumb, but if Windows on the Lake was a Windows store, that's all right.
I went there.
So-
for
No,
a wedding.
go on, carry on.
Funny enough,
place
the
closed?
owner from Windows on the Lake is the same. No, they're the same owner of Beach Club.
I went to a wedding.
The
that
guy's name
Windows
is
on the Lake.
Anthony. You know, it's a nice guy. You know, yeah.
Wait, is that the catering hall? That's the catering hall, right?
That Windows on the Lake is the catering hall.
do
Beach
like
Club is
weddings.
more,
Yeah.
more of the restaurant, and they do weddings there too.
That's
It's a good place.
Okay.
I mean, hell, you could do a wedding at a McDonald's if you want to.
No, they did. I saw it online.
So-
Someone had their wedding at McDonald's.
It's crazy.
Did they just
They
do
look
it
like
to
they-
like
they-
go viral on?
I don't
the
know, but
internet,
they
or
look like people who would have it at McDonald's.
I feel that's a thing. Drive
they kind of
through.
like-
Look like a Big Mac.
Jesus Christ.
So while we were doing these events, obviously I posted on my page about the boatyard. There was a fight. at the
I heard there
boatyard.
was a scuffle.
There was a scuffle. I spoke to both sides of it, but apparently the cops got called, and I posted about, I didn't know the boatyard was doing a fight club. I would have went. Of course, it was a joke, and
Pitt got
and then
mad.
one or two angry old people started yelling at me, "Oh, you shouldn't talk about the boatyard." I love the boatyard. It's an awesome place. Great bands, great everything, great music, great environment. I just made a joke. Calm down.
Some people just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, right. They want to stay relevant, and then when they're dying out, but anyway, so there's a whole. Go ahead, James. Explain the freestyle battle.
Freestyle music. Are you familiar with it?
like rap.
No, no,
That's
not
good
rap.
music.
It's like the old Italians love it. 50-year-old Italians
Like
love
barbershop
freestyle.
quartets?
Like no, not barbershop quartets. More like
I'd
it's
rather-
like
Maria.
cheesy house music or dance music.
Yeah, that's
Maria.
No, so freestyle's big in New York and Miami. It was brought here by I think Cubans and Puerto Ricans, but for some reason I was about to say the Guineas. I'm not.
You're allowed to say that because you are.
I'm allowed to say that. Okay, the Italians wind up falling in love with it, with their Sergio Tacchini suits and their gold chains and stuff like that. They love that stuff. And, yeah, right. Yeah.
Like did Desi Arnaz do any of
Cheesy
that?
disco.
No, this is a
That's, not Bob, that's Babalu.
Like TKA.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, he's a little younger than us.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yes. So it was
Does your
big in the,
birthday
it was
start
big in
with
the
a
80s and 90s.
No.
So it was big in the 80s.
It's a
and
shame
90s.
you missed out.
But anyway, so there's a whole group of these. They're friends of ours.
They brought it back.
And for some reason, they're fighting over who's representing freestyle on Long Island.
As if any freestyle artist is actually singing.
Yeah.
Is it like
They're
the
lip
Jets
syncing every concert you see.
They
squeeze into the clothes that they
We
can't.
call it we say that it's the Sharks against the Jets, from
It's pretty
West Side
bad.
Story. Yeah, it was just silly. But anyway, I spoke to them, and you know what? And they admitted it. Said, what happens is, you touched me, I touched you, and then all of a sudden they're throwing punches. But they're trying to make up, and I hope they do, because it's just stupid. That being said, it gives me material. So that's the most important thing. I tell them all the time, like, look, I hope you guys make peace, but also I am going to use the material every chance I get,
Expect comments.
Yeah.
You're like sending death threats to the other one as if it's from them.
People picketing outside your house.
I know, right? So I'm at Massapequa last night.
Oh, the Dark in the Park? Park in the Dark?
Park After Dark was awesome. What was great about it was packed. I'm not taking credit for that. Yes, I posted it on my page, but you know what? I hate when people take credit for something that they didn't do. Like, I just show up, I take pictures, I have a pretty decent following, but people didn't show up for me. They showed up because it was great music. Five Stone was there. Spinderella was there.
Oh, Spinderella.
Yeah, and it was nice and crowded.
That's not the Spinderella from like Salt and Pepper, right? Because
No, Spinderella and the Posers. I forget. I always butcher her name. Sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to mention it. You know what? One of the girls is going to type it in there.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see.
Yeah. But so that was a lot. That's a lot of. There was no wheelchairs to be seen.
No wheelchairs.
I joke
Were
about
all the
that.
handicap spots
No,
full?
because point being, it was the old people were someplace else. We're going to leave it at that, right?
Oh, on a Wednesday night.
Yes.
Best page of the
That's something I got in
look at
trouble
the
for.
shirt.
I'll tell you off record
Look at the
because yes.
They were at my house
See,
watching Golden Girls.
They would have been someplace else. They would have been
Picture this,
someplace else. Those
Sicily,
girls.
1908.
But it was great. A lot of fun. Kevin Sheehan basically does a lot of the work to put that together.
Does he promote? Is he a promoter? I know he's the
He's a promoter, but him and his cousin own Prohibition, which is right there. So but he's also tied in. He's tied in with all those. The funny thing is, you think that these bars compete with each other, and they do, but they also talk to each other and work together. Really,
As they should.
Didn't you run an open mic at Prohibition?
I did. I ran a mic there for like 3 months, I think. Open mic, until I had a little scuffle myself.
Ooh. You tend to get into fights.
No. Fights find me.
Yeah,
He just finishes them.
I was up against the wall going, really? And this is about comedy? This is the dumbest shit ever. And it was on a Saturday night. And I was dressed for like a
Bar mitzvah?
kind of.
Funeral.
I was like, I'm going
Same
to
thing.
fight this guy.
Anyway, so that was what happened in the past week. In our third quarter, we'll talk a little bit more what we expect to happen going to next week and the following. We got a comedy show coming up.
We got a
soon.
big comedy show coming up.
All right, guys. I'll see you at the other side of this commercials. Thank you.
Me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land. I've been there, I looked, I tried to see. Here I am in New York City, watching a nice sunrise. Not really. I'm in the warehouse. I'm telling you about a conservative organization, not the AARP loser, left wing, forget about it. This is where you need to be. You get everything conservative menus. America.us/TAFW.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just 2 entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Hey Patriots, we're excited to bring to you Sugar Creek Goods, all natural quality skincare products brought to you by great patriots like we are here. That's why we brought this into the America First Warehouse. All these great natural products are amazing, and you can get them on our website and go right to www.sugarcreekgoods.com/TAFW. These are phenomenal products. I love them all. And this one right here is for Patriot Pup. Thank you so much for supporting us.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, we're
Hey guys, welcome back to the Giotopia Experience from the beautiful America First warehouse. We're having a fun time today.
It is beautiful.
Yeah,
Very
you know
nice.
what? It always helps when you have a busy week to talk about stuff.
It's helpful. I mean, if you do a week of nothing,
Yeah.
what do you do?
You know, that's a.
You know, I had a real strenuous day last week. Was it Tuesday? I don't know. Maybe I did something.
I
You gotta have
actually,
shit to do.
I'm going to take 2 seconds just to wish Mark Smith a full recovery.
Yes.
Just went in for a medical procedure.
Oh, wow. I wish him too.
Yeah.
I wish him well.
And just remember, Mark, because of you, we have no barbecue to go to this Saturday. So
He's
get-
the only
you better-
Jewish
you
guy
better get
wearing.
weather.
He's the only Jewish guy wearing a Sergio Tacchini outfit.
Tacchini with Godzilla, loves Godzilla. I don't know what his thing is with Godzilla, but he loves Godzilla.
He's gonna come back as Godzilla.
Yeah, he's gonna come back.
Maybe he
again.
will.
He's been dying to dress up in Halloween as Godzilla, but he can't find a suit that he's not gonna like pass out.
He owns a junkyard. You're telling me he can't fabricate something?
Yeah, have you ever been to his junkyard?
No, we're gonna
Okay,
do a podcast there
We're
one
supposed
day.
to do a podcast from there because he has very expensive. Like he has one of the original replicas. I know that doesn't make much sense. From
Star Wars?
no,
The robot.
the robot. What's it called? Lost in Space. Lost in Space.
Oh.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. And he has a bunch of original stuff. That his partner gets. There's thousands of dollars. I've joked around like, hey, you should bring it in, and like I'm not moving that stuff. A piece is like $5,000. I'm not bringing $5,000 to one of your stupid shows.
I'm a big thrift store guy. Like, that's all I got. All right.
Yeah.
Good segue right there. Good segue.
Actually, you know what? I found, it's going to be silly, but I found some good cooking pans because, all these pans suck nowadays. So you go to a thrift store and you find the real ones that, but these are $100 pans that you're getting for $5. Like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to wash it really well.
I wonder how many, murder weapons are at thrift stores.
Oh,
Like,
oh
like
my
those
God.
pans could have been used to,
Yeah.
Think about junkyard. How many knives in a junkyard
I don't know.
have been jammed into a person? Think about it.
How many of those cars had dead bodies in the trunk
Yep,
that
yep.
got
Of course. I'm sure Mark Smith has kept his mouth shut
Yeah.
every now and again.
Well, what happens is that, it's
Let's not put
$500.
that out there while he's here.
It's $500 to crush a car. It's $5,000 if you need it crushed really well.
The car never showed up here.
Yes.
What car? That red one's not there.
Yeah, never showed up. So we had some really good fun things. I forgot what the hell's going on. I have this week free to do whatever the hell I want, and
Why?
apparently,
Because your girlfriend's out of town?
well, I don't have any events.
Well, take
and-
advantage of it. Go do something
Well,
for you.
me and my friend Eric were going to Flushing because Eric is a weirdo. Yeah, I don't know if he's listening, but he's a weirdo. I love him for it. He doesn't like to be around big crowds, and I'm usually with big crowds. So we're just going to go meet him. I don't know, his new girlfriend might be coming too. But
Go Eric.
yeah, and we're going to go taste food in
Is
the
Flushing
old-
where the nanny was?
Yes.
Is that true?
It's
Is
nothing
that right?
like that anymore, obviously. Well, the
Fran
nanny's
Drescher is very
the nanny,
loud.
right?
It's
Supposed to be from Flushing. Yeah. I think the apartment that they did the nanny in, the idea was that it was actually in Manhattan, though. Right? She was from Flushing. But we're gonna go taste some crazy Korean food. Because we're foodies. We like food.
Crazy Korean.
Well, yeah,
Oh my
well,
God. Like Korean barbecue? Yes.
Yeah, no, like dumplings and stuff like that. But I mean, like originally made.
Like
I-
North Korean food.
Huh?
Crazy
No, not North Korean. not dog.
This is a plate of North Korean food. There's nothing on it.
Yes.
Is that Kim Jong Un area?
Yeah. Yes.
You're not getting any food.
No. But there's a. So there used to be. Are you from Flushing originally?
No.
Okay. Flushing used to be. Okay, so here's the funny thing. Flushing used to be, of course, a lot of Italians, a lot of Irish. Slowly, the Chinese people came in, took over. Hey, listen, stuff happens, right? Italians moved to Staten Island, Long Island, whatever the hell. We like the word island, even though it's not a real island for some reason.
Kate agrees Flushing has good
Then, my brother ran with his family, his in-laws ran a company in Flushing, which was half they were there. I'm not going to mention the company because I'm going to mention illegal stuff now. But half Hondurans and half Guyanese, none of them documented. At least as far as I know. I was young. I was working. I was the only white guy working in there. Yeah, yeah, as white as can be, right? I guess not everybody considers right, but it's anyway. It's funny. But years later, when I moved to Long Island, he stayed in Flushing. He just recently bought a house on Long Island now, even though he still owns the one in Flushing. But he would tell me, like, I would say, "Oh, how's it going over there with all, the Asians moving in?" He said, "Well, here's the funny thing: the Koreans started moving in, and the Chinese are complaining that the Koreans are moving in. The same way that."
Oh no. The different Asian nationalities, a lot of them hate each other.
Yeah,
They could tell each other apart too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, there are some.
They're like,
We're not gonna get into that. I'll get myself in trouble.
you know
I'm
what?
just gonna walk
Listen,
out of
if
this
you don't
room.
have enemies, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah,
That's-
that's true.
Listen, I learned that the way to tell if somebody's Japanese is if they're yelling at you.
wow.
Well,
you know what's going on?
Sounds like well, it's like Germans, right? Germans sound like they're yelling at you even when they're saying hello.
Yes.
That's why they train dogs like that. They train German shepherds.
You know what's happening right now in Deer Park? Deer Park is having like a influx
My town.
of vape shops, and every vape shop owner has the last name Patel, right?
Interesting.
It's a big thing, and
Okay,
it's like,
so-
but there's illegal vapes.
So hold on.
What are illegal vapes?
Like
They're not-
they're untrademarked or they're
Undocumented.
they're undocumented flavors.
That's the way the cigarettes were.
So they're not
in
allowed
the
to be
80s
here.
and 90s
So-
with the Italians.
There's a lot
They
of
wouldn't-
busts.
They didn't stamp them.
Yes.
You got to get a stamp that proves you pay
Are
taxes.
these happening over by
My
the
buddy
outlets?
Steve-
Over by the outlets.
I guess so, but I think more DPA. My buddy Steve is like, these guys are moving into my neighborhood because they live right next to him, and he's like, these guys are with binoculars, and they're staring him down, and they're driving past his house. One time they drove past his house, they put a garbage bag on his front lawn, and then another guy from another house picked up the garbage bag and took a ride, and he's like, fuck is going on? And he's like, all these Indians, they're moving into my house.
Well, you know what's funny is Steve is going to realize real soon that he's the one that doesn't belong in the neighborhood.
It's coming to that.
Yeah, it's
We're like,
coming
Steve,
up.
when are you going to move? No, I'm standing my ground. I'm like, you sure you want to stand
Well,
there?
you
It's
waiting
on
for
the
that.
west side or the east side that he lives?
It's on Nichols.
On Nichols, okay.
Do they still race on DPA?
Oh, is that
Is that
still a
right?
thing?
In high school?
Oh,
in
I
high-
know that.
In high school, we were like, yeah, we're going to DPA with my, 2001 Integra, 120 horsepower. We're going to fucking show them. It was fun, though.
It was, well, listen, it was a drag strip, and it was also a place where you cruised, right? So you'd go up, you'd make a U-turn at McDonald's, you'd come back down, you up Southern State Parkway, we're a little too far, we're going to go back up. And that's what you hope you got laid.
There was something
While driving, you just hope.
No, well, you hope a girl would pull up
pulled
next to
into
you
one of the parking lots of other.
and you'd pull in to like
talk to them. You try to hit on them.
and get absolutely nowhere.
Yeah. Because if you didn't have the hottest ride or the hottest, or you have something-
me in McDonald's parking lot.
Well, that sounds more like you're starting a fight.
I know, right?
Well, it's the same line.
Yeah.
It's the same line.
Well, isn't it true?
It's like, you meet me in the parking
You
lot.
know, it's funny. Okay, so I was at the gym today, and for those of you that
Getting
follow me,
angry.
realize I hate the gym, and I started realizing that the stupid gym is like, it's become like sex,
Wait.
Where, well, the reason being is because, you're all psyched up. I'm going to do this, that, and that, and I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this, and that. And like 15 minutes into it, you're all sweaty and like, I'm done.
I thought
You
meant,
don't
like,
get into
people
it?
were
You gotta
having
get
sex at
into
the
it.
gym.
I'm the other way. I get in-
That's the other thing. The what's it called? I realize it's like I'm looking around and you compare yourself. Like if let's say you were at an orgy. Not that I've ever been to one. Not that I've ever been to one. But you're looking at it and you're thinking. You're thinking the way you would think at an orgy, like you start comparing yourself to other people. Like, look at the size of his dumbbells. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Need a 15-pound dumb ball.
Yeah. Then you have the and then you have these guys that they work out, they sweat all over the thing, and they get up and they don't clean it. So and again, just like it, I'm thinking I don't want your sloppy seconds. Clean the fucking thing off. Do something.
Should clean it.
Yeah. I hate gym culture. I do.
I do agree. You know what? My brother just dropped a bunch of dough on his own gym machine in his house.
Oh, I can't do that.
See, that's the
I had
thing.
that too.
That's the move.
Yeah, I can't.
I just run outside. 'Cause I'm
You're an
fucking
avid
mad.
runner, are you?
Hey,
You look like a runner.
I am.
but here's the thing.
I was gonna go swimming.
Probably got fucked up feet.
I was at I'm at the gym today, and I'm telling you this, and they were too young. So, but this girl was wearing these shorts that were riding right up her ass.
Oh.
And I was thinking to myself,
Dental
this
floss.
is worse than a nightclub, except they dress worse here than they do at the nightclub. I'm like, come on, just put on some sweats.
Why?
Yeah, well, you know what?
So woo-woo
because a lot of times you're like just looking in that direction. Because when you're working out and you're zoning out, and because you're just worrying about the weights, and you're looking in that direction, you didn't realize you were staring at somebody. I'm not looking at you.
I wonder how many injuries have been caused by like when you're driving and you see a hot chick and all of a sudden you're in the stop sign.
That's
Valid
like
point.
the Seinfeld episode where the lady was just wearing the bra
Yeah.
on the street and the guy crashed.
What was it? Selena thing. It's a bustier. It's not
Oh,
a.
yeah.
It's not a.
So maybe that's not just sweat on the barbell.
It could be. That's another issue. But yeah, I mean, I said it. I said this all the time. I'm one of the few guys that like people go to the gym and afterwards they're happy about. Oh, I went. I'm happy. No, not me. I'm like, oh my God, I just wasted an hour of my life. Picking up a stupid dumbbell and putting it down, and it's just I don't get any. I mean, obviously I get healthier, but I gotta do cardio because I can't breathe. I can't tie my shoelaces without,
I pick things up, I put things down.
Well, that's the other thing. Somebody was telling me like, oh, Gio, how do you not get into fights? I said, I don't get into fights anymore because I think I have a reputation now. Plus, I said I walk around with people like James. James will take care of them. I
rely on my cauliflower ear to keep me out of shit.
I don't have the energy to fight anymore. Plus I can't. I have to watch out what I say, what I do now. Everything I say and I do, it gets posted on like, oh, and did you hear he said this about, the boatyard or the other thing. Anyway, so all right, we'll be right back for our fourth quarter. We have a lot more information for you guys and a lot more fun. Thank you.
Me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic place in all the land. Hey, I'm here getting cleansed up. You know why? Because Sugar Creek Goods is a great place by patriots, making patriot soaps, making me smell nice. And that's what's nice. Who wants to go down the street and smell of somebody bad in New York City? Hey, by the way, what's this thing for?
250 years ago, a nation was born. Built on courage, driven by freedom, defined by patriots who stood their ground. Today, we don't just remember that legacy, we wear it. This is more than a shirt. It's a symbol of strength, freedom, and pride. I'm Steve Stern, COO of theflagshirt.com, and I invite you to celebrate 250 years of the United States with us. Wear your pride, stand for something, get your shirts today.
You know what is more disappointing than Gino Visconti, everyone?
My sex life?
No, bad cell service. Let's make fun of Gino. Oh, wait, he's here.
Well, speaking of the opposite of his sex life, these people have towers that are huge and they're everywhere. And while you're traveling, you can use these huge towers. PatriotMobile.com / it bends to the right. I don't have to tell you. TAFW. And then you can talk about me behind my back.
Patriotic people doing patriotic things.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Agara coffee. Why? Because it increases focus.
This is T-Mac, the Patriot, and I love Patriot products like Sugar Creek Goods. Check it out today on our website.
It's me, Joe the Box. And I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts
Hey guys, welcome to the final quarter of the Giotopia podcast from the beautiful America First Warehouse. I always want to thank the America First Warehouse for having us, for putting up with us. They look at us like, well, where did we get to find these guys? But I do
behind the donut shop.
Yes, I do want to thank obviously thank our main sponsors of the Giotopia, Giotopia events in general. The Simply Green Dispensary, 89 North Music events, the Warehouse in Amityville, Prohibition in Massapequa, the Tiki Joe's, all four of them.
Massapequa Park.
Black Pearl, Windermere. Am I forgetting somebody? I always forget somebody. And Tiffany.
You're always adding new sponsors.
Fill in.
I actually have somebody that might be coming and joining us soon. But I have to keep it under wraps until it happens. So anyway, listen. A lot of my events that I do, it's allowed. Simply Green is the best. Because they actually help. With everything.
I'm looking at you, Gio, on the camera, and you got these American flags to your right. I feel like you're in the middle of a debate.
Yes, I know. Listen, I wake up every day. I wake up. It's a debate whether to get up or not.
Do I go to work or do I just wrap this life up?
You know what's funny? I'm a project manager, so I work from home, and I literally work. All I have to do is wake up from bed and roll over to my computer. And that's still too much for me.
That's living, though, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. Don't get me wrong. I get to do a lot of the things I do because of how great my job is and stuff like that.
Debating staying awake currently.
Yeah, well, that's the other issue. But but it's fun. I mean, I'd rather be retired because I'd obviously be living in Tennessee if I was.
That's the one. That's where you want to go.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. I love visiting there. I'm actually in a couple of weeks. I'm going to Vegas. Me and Mike Golden.
I like Michael Golden. I haven't seen him in a while.
What Mike Golden is?
Oh, not
him.
They call him the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, yes.
Great fact. He has that tattooed on his arm, Golden Nugget.
Yeah.
You're fucking with me.
I'm totally fucking with you.
Golden Girl.
Excited because we're going to go to some shows, and he likes to gamble. I'll gamble. I'm going to bring $300.
He looks like a gambling man. He does.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's funny because I told him I'm going to bring $300 to gamble, and once I lose that, I'm done. He said,
"How long are you going for?"
For like 4 or 5 days.
$300.
Well, I was going to say, he said I'm going to lose $300 in about half an hour. So he likes to, but he
likes to lose $300.
No, he likes to gamble. My understanding is he.
Well, what's his cap? I want to hear his cap.
I think he knows what he's doing. He actually wins sometimes too. Yeah.
Sir, we're not going to put your deed to the house. You don't even have the mortgage paid off.
You know what the difference is, though? He doesn't have a girlfriend, so he has money. You know what I mean? Once you don't have a girlfriend.
Ooh, he's got a valid point. Yeah, you're right. We were talking about that earlier. Every time you go out with your girlfriend, it's always double.
It's always double.
It's double because the penis always pays.
I will tell you, she does pick up the tab once in a while, which.
I'm gonna play
nice.
Switzerland here.
Yeah.
I got myself in trouble.
Yes. Yeah, your girlfriend's here. By the time she's gone for like a couple of weeks, so hopefully she forgets everything I'm saying. Even though I'm getting messages, I'm pretty sure I'm getting messages from like, "Will you son of a bitch?"
I'm waiting for her to reply now. What the hell are you saying?
Yeah. Well, she's traveling right now. She's on her way to, so she had to stop by. So on her way to Michigan, she had to stop by around Pittsburgh. One of her nieces has 3 of her clocks that belong to her father. That like old clocks and stuff like that. That belong to her father and her family, 5 generations. And they were talking about the nieces supposedly might be losing the storage unit, right? Doesn't have the money to pay for it. She's like, "Oh, I got to pass by and pick it up because I'm not losing that." Because you know what happens? They shut it and then they sell it to the next person.
Do you realize how much shit?
Yeah.
You realize how much shit is in each storage? Dude, I had stuff in storage for like 5 years. And I was like, I was paying $189 a month to keep this shit I'm about to throw out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
So for Hamburger Club, we have the set that we have in Long Island, and then Will has another storage unit in Texas.
Oh, does he really?
Texas, the prices are apparently good.
And he has a unit down there, so you don't have to. So you're not trailing it anymore.
Yeah, we have 2 separate sets.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing. She has in Michigan, she has a storage unit there for all her other stuff. A lot of the stuff that her dad had is like antique gold, right? The old butter churners and stuff like that, which I told her I want that.
Say gold butter churner?
No, like it's gold. It's butter churners that you can't get anymore. You know, like old-fashioned stuff. So I also didn't want her throwing them away. So, but she's gonna bring some stuff back. Eventually, she's gonna bring everything here, I guess. Just put it in the house and stuff like that. And you know, I mean, I don't have enough room because all 3 of my kids are with me.
That's basically what a garage sale is, you know?
Yeah.
It's here, you throw it away.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
You buy it from me so you can toss it out later.
Yeah. We have a.
Wife.
Yeah, I have way too much crap in my in my house. But all right, let me ask you, James. You have anything coming up?
At the moment, I don't have anything coming up until, well, my next booked gig is October 2nd, which is in North Carolina. So,
wait a second.
Oh,
you don't have anything.
Oh, wait a minute. It's coming to me. Hold on. Oh my God. August 28th, we got the Warehouse.
Yes.
We got the Warehouse. Geotopia presents with got some fan favorites. Ivory. We got Ivory, Rosie, and we got I can't even think of his name right now.
I don't know.
Well, it's a great show anyway.
Mystery guest.
Oh, Tori Seward, duh.
Tori Seward.
Yeah.
And I made a joke about it, but did he call himself C-word on purpose?
Oh, I didn't. We can ask him when we meet.
Sounds like C-word.
If I can get him on this podcast, we'll talk to him about it.
I just put that one in my brain. I'm a little slow right now.
Yeah, C-word, it's a cow or something. If you're in Austin, Texas on August 30th, why am I talking like this? You might wonder, because I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, Creek in the Cave, Austin, August 30th. Austin and August, they're very similar words. This is how I talk to people into going. See the energy? Fucking Betty White would be there.
Let me ask you a question. When you're down there in Austin, are you guys going to hit the scene, the mic scene?
Yeah, like every time we typically stay from like Friday through Tuesday, so we go to Kiltony on Monday, and 2 or 3 of us have gotten on. Rob White got on. Love you, Rob. He didn't do great.
It's okay.
Tom Anderson, who's our new guest host, got on. Did really well, but then it was Rob Schneider and what the fuck is the guy's name from Chappelle's Show? Doesn't matter. But he basically interrupted his entire set.
Oh, man.
But he did well. And now I'm just going like this because that's what I do when I have nothing else.
What about other bookings? Like you walk around Austin, we do anything with like open mics or anything like that? Or
yeah. The mic scene is crazy.
I'd imagine.
There. Like because of the whole Kiltony thing, like you might be 25th on a list and waiting this long to do maybe like a 3-minute set. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
On the Friday that Kiltony, Rob Schneider was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a bit disappointed because he wasn't that funny. And I love him. I know he is normally funny. But for some reason, it looked like they literally just, hey, Rob, you want to come show up? And he didn't really have anything, and he just recycled some jokes. He looked like crap. And again, this is coming from somebody that loves him. Like I'm a big, I'm a fan of his. But it was an experience.
They had Dave Attell on, I think, the other night.
Which one?
Dave Attell.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Don't they have multiple guys usually?
Yeah. They usually do. What's his name comes in, the main guy, and then he goes get dresses like.
Adam
Phil,
Ray.
Dr. Phil or whatever.
Right.
Caroline's, and Dave Attell just randomly showed up there, and like.
Caroline's was great.
And I think
It's not
I
around
literally
anymore,
pissed myself laughing so hard. He was hilarious.
Caroline's was like the perfect comedy room. I don't know what happened. I have no idea why, but it was
You knew the background. It always stood out, like in any video. You're like, oh, that's Caroline's.
I saw Paul Mooney do like 3 hours there. Like they had a rule they don't light him. He'll just go and fucking hilarious. Just.
Yeah. Well, now that Marty's barbecue is canceled, what are you doing? No.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
What are you doing? I'm trying to do something. I don't know.
Something.
You know what?
Something that doesn't get me put in jail.
Well, I was gonna say everybody asks me that.
Typically do things that get you put
What
in
are you
jail.
doing on Saturday? I'm like, for the first time in a long time, I could just go out and go anywhere. Like I'm not one of those guys that can go to 3 different places.
We're gonna find you at a gas station with flip-flops on, aren't we?
Why not?
One flip-flop, one Croc.
Nice.
Yeah. No Crocs. You'll never see me in Crocs.
Oh, those things are horrible.
What? Wait, whoa. Why? They're ugly, yes, but what's wrong with them?
They're the newer version of.
Have you ever worn them?
I tried them.
I can't.
They're pretty comfortable.
Have you seen the shoes that have the toe things? They're like mittens for your feet. Those are, I don't know what they're called.
I'm sure they're
That's when
comfortable.
You're different. your different level of
interest,
and and whatever disability you have, you just want to make sure everybody knows you have one.
The disability is your taste in footwear.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't like things touching my toes to begin with, so those would freak me out.
I feel like the older we get, the uglier our shoes get, right? Isn't that kind of?
Well, those are kind of nice.
No, I know. No, I like these, but I'm saying, like, but they're comfortable. Like I will sacrifice. I used to sacrifice comfort to have a better looking shoe. Now I'm like, is it that important?
There was an old man sneaker that you can find, and anytime I see it, I was like, oh, if they just given up on life. It's the Nike Monarchs or the white and blue New Balance with the big white, those two. You've given up.
The New Balance,
Anything New Balance. If you're wearing New Balance.
Hey, I wore New
the
Balance
white and
running
blues.
shoes for.
The white and blues and the Monarchs of Nike. Those are the two shoes that I've realized when I was in like my 30s that all 60s plus was wearing. I'm like, they've just given up on shoes.
For sure. Marine Corps boot camp. We were issued New Balance sneakers. Those were what we ran.
It's weird that was called boot camp.
Here all week.
Sneaker camp.
Anyway, the idea is to just keep everything going for the.
And I'm booked for a veterans show coming up too. Laughter Saves Lives, but there's no date yet. That's coming.
Well, as soon as you get it, we'll get a flyer up, and we'll actually.
We're trying to get it.
We'll talk about it.
I have a pair of orthotics, sadly.
Black shoes.
What's your next event, Gio?
I don't. You know what? The comedy show.
Is the comedy show the next event? All right. So
and September 19th is obviously Rock Festival.
And how do they buy those tickets? What's the
on Giotopia.com, which I always forget to mention.
Can't wait.
Anyway, so I want to thank everyone for listening, and you can catch us on Spotify, YouTube. All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
For all to see, a symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America